Welcome, traveler, to Class&Cool, where campfires crackle, steel sings, and legends are forged one pull at a time. Tonight, we venture into forgotten ruins, brave, dangerous dungeons, and chase rare loot across wild frontiers. Allies may rise, enemies may awaken, and the next epic story could begin with our very first step. Ready your spells, sharpen your blade. The adventure starts now.
All right, welcome back. Hope everybody's having a good evening. Welcome back to another episode with Adrullan Online and Class&Cool. For those of you that don't know, I cover classically inspired MMORPGs like Monsters and Memories, Pantheon Rise of the Fallen, and in this case, Adrullan Online. We are on, officially, it's midnight, so this is day 5. It's April 5th, 2026, of the 6-day Adrullan Online Adventures playtest from April 1st to April 6th. Quick correction to something I posted earlier. The playtest actually ends tomorrow, Monday. Monday. It ends on Monday, but not at 5 p.m., at 10 p.m. Eastern, okay? So you have plenty of time. On their Discord, they posted that they're giving people a 20% XP boost because who knows when the next playtest is going to happen. So go get in, go start an alt, go reach another region, go do some crafting, just get in there, have some fun. So that's pretty much what we're going to do today. We're just going to hop right into it. And this will be the final playtest day for me. So this is day 2 for me. So we're going to go on an adventure and then we're going to say our goodbyes. And then next time Adrullan has a playtest, then we'll be there to experience it. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Shall we? All right. So this is our level 4, soon to be level 5, human Paladin. Jeez Louise, I can't speak. Isildur. And before you ask, yes, we did get some rings yesterday. They weren't rings of power, so, no world destruction, but it was definitely a fun adventure. Had a chance to hang out with my boys. That was always fun. And yeah, overall it was a great time. Perfect timing too, man. I'm just glad that it's daytime and we can experience some of the daytime and not, be stuck in the dark. By the way, right before I got started, I hopped on and I decided to get rid of this Lightfoot club. I made some decent gold yesterday when I was hunting with the boys. And I think I had like 7 gold. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to buy this copper maul. Look at this damage compared to it. Now, I know it's a 2-hander, but look at the attack delay. So this is 3.2 seconds and 8 damage, 1-hand blunt. So, you have the shield, so I can use my shield bash. So, that's kind of like disappointing, but trust me, we'll figure it out. But this is 19 damage and 4.6 second delay. So we're doubling our speed and we're doubling our damage, but we're only increasing the delay by about, 1 second, 1.5 seconds. So we'll see how that goes. I am going to try to get a single-handed copper weapon. I really wish I had more time. Specifically to just explore the crafting and do all that other stuff. I didn't want to prioritize that, but what are these merchants over here? What are these? Curing trainer. Oh, so this is where all the crafters come to do leather and tanning and other stuff, I'm assuming. Okay, there's a simple skinning knife, so we might want to get some of this stuff. And by the way, I'm in the same situation as I was last night. My cat Blackie is nowhere to be found, so I might have to get up several times to see if he's at the front door. He needs to stop doing this, man. I was actually out with the fam today, and we got to watch... I was about to say Family Guy, I don't know why. I was with my family, but I got to see the Mario movie, so that was fun. You know what? Should I get this? First of all, can a paladin be an archer? Can I use... Hold on, I got so many UI things up right now. I'm confused. Alright, so how do I do this? Inventory. Skills. Okay, here you go. So throwing, that's that. Offense, defense, fletching. We got a lot of skills. Yeah, I don't think there's one specific to. Let's just give it a shot. We'll see what happens. But yeah, I would like to have a bow. So let's get ourselves a bow. I just saw it. There it is. 6 damage, 3 points. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, wait. Class Warrior Ranger. Shoot. Glad we double checked. Okay, well, what kind of throwing daggers can I use? And if that's the case, I might as well sell this bone shard amp arrow. I don't need this. Is there any kind of throwing dagger? Throwing dagger, throw. Yeah, I don't see anything. All right, moving on. So we're 76% of the way to level 5. So we should be leveling up pretty quickly tonight. Let's visit our Paladin trainer and see if he's got anything for us. So level 8 is parry. Okay, so no. Have you learned anything of value with the latest task? Okay, what's the task? A reformed Hex Knight of the Dark Pact recently came... Can I zoom in? Okay, I probably can, but not here. Okay, a reformed Hex Knight of the Dark Pact recently came to us seeking absolution for his past misdeeds. Understanding the danger he faced, we placed him under protection, blah, blah, blah. Removed him from the city. Tragically, an acolyte with our ranks betrayed, regrettably. Okay, furthermore, beyond the safety of these walls, another Cavalier, often relying on fresh recruits. If you are eager to prove... Okay, so we need to go find this dude. Sorry, I'm rushing through it because I already read this yesterday. I encourage you to seek him out and mention my name. But hold on, there was another quest I thought. What's this dude's name? Relmore. So Relmore. We had a previous conversation, and I could have sworn he said something about like go down the stairs and meet this dude. So you are a quick learner. Recover mana. I saw that. Take this notes to the banker. We did that. Venture beyond the gates. Hunt people. Okay. As a reminder, should you recover any bone fragments, we've done that. Graveyard, we've done. Maybe I was imagining things. Yeah, no, I think it's just I need to find Ryadelph. Find Ryadelph. Okay. All right, well, since we're doing this, let's go downstairs and look for somebody anyways, because I could have sworn there was something down here. Or I think we got attacked down here. Oh yeah, this dude attacked me. And he almost killed me last time. That ain't happening this time, buddy. I'm not that impressed with the damage though. I feel like I was doing better damage with my one-hand weapon. Interesting. Please, I am innocent. I did not do it on purpose. Alder knows this to be true. Why won't they listen to me? I would never betray the order. Relmore entrusted me to keep such information secret, and I took my duty seriously. I never would do the things I am accused of on purpose. I swear by Alder, I do not know what happened. The last clear memory I have is receiving my acolyte's ring. Then, yeah, Isildur knows a little bit about receiving rings. Okay. Then it's like everything went blank. Yep. The next thing I know, I was on the beach near the Leon docks, and a toothless vagrant was rifling through my clothes and trying to take anything about you. You have to believe me, this was not my choice. I can't recall much, but I remember a large shirtless thug was with him. They might have seen something important. Please find them and help clear my name. So hold on, time out. So you got your acolyte's ring, everything went blank. Next you know, you're on the beach near the Leon docks, and a toothless vagrant was rifling through my clothes. Okay, so let's go see what's up over there. What's up with you, bro? Be mindful. Okay. Hold on, let's see what else is down here. Nothing. Okay. All right, sorry about that. Yeah, everything seems good. Sorry, I'm just jumping through hoops because I had some in-game audio issues that I had to resolve. So I'm playing some music from YouTube, but it has to be like very precise, you know, because it's not in-game, and it's, yeah, well, you don't care. I care. That's all that matters. All right, let's see if we can find this dude. How many people are on? Seems like a lot. 281. It's pretty decent. Again, I don't know if that's probably just for like this region alone. What do I do? Who all? 715. Yeah. So 715 players on total. So let's see. We are at the docks. Let's see if we can find this dude. Drunkard. It's neutral. Also neutral. Deckhand. Toothless. There you go. Toothless Vic. Hold on. Let's see if we can charm this fella. What is what? What is it a gnoll like you wants with old Vic? Can you not see Seth and I have many important things to do and people to see? Now wait a minute, you look like one of them paladins from the temple. I didn't do nothing to that fella. The paladin was lying there asleep in the sand when I showed up. Me and Seth, we didn't lay a finger on him. Alright, settle down. Maybe I had a little peek to see if he had anything of value, but all he had was some cruddy ring. I keep it here as a reminder to be just like Alder. Yeah, that's why I kept it. Not like I could even get enough from it to buy some mead. Here's the deal. You get me a mead and I'll hand over the ring. Just a little gesture to show how much I respect you, idiot. You fine followers of Alder. Alright. Or I can just kill you. Actually, I can't. He's like 10 levels ahead of me, probably. Parkour. Alright, let's get him some mead. And where do we find mead? Obviously, in the Bard Guild, because that's all those bards do. Drink and sing songs. But they're mighty helpful when you group with them, so, you know, to each his own, I guess. To each his own. Alright, Mr. Colt. Mead. Ooh, what's this? Oh, it's a bear. Yeah, I was surprised, man. I was just doing damage on that thing, and I was expecting to do more damage than what I just experienced. I spent like... Whoa, wait, hold on. I have 1 platinum? Since when? What? I'm over here thinking I'm broke, man. I'm rich. Alright, Toothless. Here, take your mead. Acolytes ring. You were just given Acolytes ring. Here you go. Take this to your guild leader or whatever it is you paladins do. I bet the paladin I found it near... What? Sorry. I bet the paladin I found it near isn't really the type you folks would consider a good character anyways. Passed out on the beach. Not even me old Seth here are that crude. Acolytes ring. No drop. Okay, so... No matter what Isildur does, he is always somehow attracting rings. Wait, did I just... Oh no, I thought I leveled up. Now the question is, do we actually take it to our guild leader or do we take it to that dude that was passed out? Let's take it to our guild leader and see what happens. Alright. Alright, there it is. Alright. How much? Okay, I was trying to see if we got any XP for that. So it is true that Taryn woke up on the beach with no memory of what happened. I must confess, I thought his story was nothing more than a clumsy excuse to cover his treachery. Yet it seems I may have been wrong. This ring bears traces of a hallucinogen I've heard the Dark Pact has used on rare occasions. I'm ashamed of how quickly I dismissed him without giving his words a fair chance. I must correct this mistake. I have a new task for you. Okay, what's good? I'm confident the Dark Pact could. She sells seashells by the seashore. Okay, let's try this again. Gotta enunciate tonight. I am confident the Dark Pact could not have infiltrated our order deeply enough to deliver the ring to Tauron unaided. They must have had assistance. I strongly suspect the Rogue Guild here in Leon may be involved. Ooh, it's all the wisdom rogues, and probably a halfling rogue too. Those are the worst. But I have no concrete information about who may be involved. It's the halfling rogue, trust me. Or why they would choose to antagonize us on behalf of the Dark Pact. Furthermore, beyond the safety of these walls, another Cavalier patrol. Bro, how many times you gotta tell me about this Cavalier? Okay. Patrols the outskirts, often relying on fresh recruits. So, I strongly suspect the Rogue Guild here in Leon may be involved, but I have no concrete information about who may have been involved or why they would choose to antagonize us on behalf. Okay, so involved. We need to uncover who delivered the ring and extracted the information from Terran. Unfortunately, infiltrating the headquarters of the Dark Pact is beyond our reach, but there is another possibility that might offer us some insight. Near the guard tower just outside of Leon lie the ruins of Harborview Hamlet. This is the place we were at yesterday. It has recently become a haven for the undead, which naturally means the Dark Pact has taken an interest. Search the camp and see if you can find any information, letters, communication, anything that might help us identify the culprit. Hold up. Could have sworn I've found some stuff like that. Okay. Letters, communications, anything that might help us identify the culprit. I caution you, however, although you have shown promise, this may be difficult should you proceed alone, but not entirely outside of the grasp if you are careful. You may wish to speak with Captain Garnell as well. I understand his soldiers have been investigating the undead in the area and may need assistance. Captain Garnell, a master tactician, the commander of the Steel Lions. Okay. He oversees city's defenses and resides in the barracks. When you stand in front of him, keep your shoulders straight and attention. He regards the order as important. Okay, so let's go find Captain Garnell. Did you take the ring from me? I don't need the ring. Please take it away. Thank you. Tired I am, a diary of Alfor Sandgard. Tired am I under this accursed mausoleum, and the undeath that reek these halls inch me ever so closer into a mild mind of madness. Before this is over, I will have found what I was after, the chance to live again. Yet my food supplies are running low, and I seem to have misplaced the crypt key for which I am now trapped. The knowledge I gathered will likely go unheard of, and Arthan will surely be disappointed. So where's the key then? I seem to have misplaced the crypt key for which I am now trapped. Okay, well. Let's see. Dang, I should have been paying attention. I forgot the guy's name already. Is it Colbane? What do we have here? A wee baby. Normally I would... Hold up. Captain Garnell. Okay. Is that you? No. think you said he's in the tower, right? Not in there. There he is. At ease. I was wondering when you'd stop by. I'm Captain Garnell and I oversee this outfit. The defense of Leon. 'Tis our sworn duty, but I would be lying. What the? I won't pretend I'm eager to learn about your friends. Yes. Perhaps you are familiar with the old ruins to the northeast of the gate. Every fortnight or so we march over there and survey the lands and bury many remains strewn about. Whatever happened there long ago must have been terrible. This place... Oh my gosh. Stop jumping around. This place is lousy with bodies, rotted corpses, men, women, children, even pets. We've taken to giving them proper burials and Yisla's blessing, but news has recently reached me that the cadavers walk again. Dark business to be sure. I departed walking Adrullan. Is this some kind of joke? How am I supposed to read this with you moving this box around on me? Hey man, you know, a lot of people were complaining, give us floating text, give us floating text. Well, here's your floating text. I'm teasing. Okay. The robes over at the academy, the departed walk in Adrullan once more. The robes over at the academy have suggested removing their hands upon burial. The malicious code forbids me and my men from doing such things, but perhaps you could. You want me to chop people's hands off? Great. That's all I needed to hear. Venture outside these gates and fell any skeleton abomination you see. Return 4 skulls to me as proof, and I will reward you handsomely. Okay, cool. I can do that. 4 skulls for Captain Garnelio. Okay, let's do it. That actually hurt. What's this? What? The old dagger. Oh, I'll take it. Hey, every little bit of loot counts. As a matter of fact, let me run over to this campfire real quick because I need to go check and see if my kitty cat is back. Ooh, matter of fact, maybe there's some skulls right here. Oh, they're probably recently dead. Yeah. Entrancer? That's definitely not an entrance if that's what you're looking for. Get it? Entrancer? Okay. Wasn't that funny? There you go. Enjoy. I'll be right back. Uh-oh. That's the way. I like it. And he didn't give me any skulls. Well, good news. My cat is back. That is great news indeed. Alright, so before we start just killing these skeletons, I want to see if I can kill some of the higher level skeletons solo. Alright, what is this, by the way? Old Dusty Tomb. An old dusty tomb. I have no idea. I should just bank this. Bloodied note. And then recipe, rotted copper bangle. Metalworking. Skill requires level 35. Armor class 3, constitution 1, wisdom -1, plus 3 help. And it's not even something I can use. So, big mistake, buddy. Big mistake. You know what? Sorry guys, we need to figure this out. Cause if I'm not doing good damage with this two-handed sword and I wasted 7 gold, then shame on me. So we're gonna wait, you can't switch weapons while you're attacking? Oh, that's lame. I remember Pantheon did that. I hated that. Yeah, don't do that, guys. Let me switch weapons while attacking. I mean, it's your game. You guys do whatever you want. No, sorry, that came off terrible. I don't want to be one of those guys who's like, oh, well, this game does it. So you, no, I mean, do what you guys want, but I really prefer. I guess I just don't understand, like, what's the point? Like, why not? Yeah, look at that. I'm doing more damage, dude. 20 damage. Yeah, what the heck am I thinking? I'm doing so much more damage. Look, we'll run an experiment and do it again. Let's switch to the two-handed club. One-hand blunt, two-hand blunt. I mean, maybe it's because my two-hand blunt skill is low, but that shouldn't affect my damage done when I do smite. Let me see if I can find another skeleton. That was a level 3 right there. Come here. Come here, come here. So let's see if I can. I'm going to hit him with smite, and we're going to see if it does 20 damage. 30 damage. Okay. Okay, that's a bit better. No, okay. Okay. I don't know what am I talking about. All right, let's try this guy. Okay, so I'm going to just hit him normally without smite. 9 damage. Okay, now I'm going to hit him with smite. Okay, it kind of disappeared too quickly. Okay, so now we're going to use the... Where is it? Oh, okay. Well, let's just take them both. I don't know, man. I kind of feel like I mean, then again, I'm like spamming smite right now, and I wasn't doing that earlier. Gonna need to run some more experiments on that. Do I have bandages? Can I bandage myself? Here, let's run one more experiment. I'm gonna spam smite, and we're gonna see how quickly I kill this dude. I mean, yeah, I mean, I don't know. It shouldn't be a mystery. I mean, objectively, it should be more DPS. Yeah, no, it's definitely better. It's just the con here is that I can't use my shield bash. Use your shield strength to deal damage and interrupt spells. Like, that's kind of huge, not gonna lie. Being able to interrupt spells, that's massive. Well, that's what I like about games like this. You experiment and then figure out what you think is better. Snug Zastre 88. Oh no, lol. Hey, how's it going? How's it going with you, man? Mr. 88, baby. You old fart? No, I'm just playing. I'm 87, so. Good to see you, man. Jay Michaels, what level are you up to now? I'm like 49. I'm about to be 50. Yeah, I just grinded all night, so. I killed like some level 50 dragons solo and, you know, just got a whole bunch of plate armor and, yeah, pretty much beat the game, dude. It's over. I'm just kidding. I'm level 4. I'll be level 5 in the next like 5 minutes, probably. Something like that. J. Michael said H-A-H-A. I don't know why I'm being a goofball. Ooh, look at this. A sea elemental. And it's level 5. We should go kill it. So I think I'm gonna stick to the 2-hand blunt right now, and then I'm gonna switch to the 1-hand blunt plus the shield when I'm in a group. Maybe. Or I got a better idea. How about I just save up some money, buy myself a bronze 1-hand blunt, because this is a copper or bronze, and it should be better than that, than what I already have. Dang, he was hitting me pretty hard. What's going on? Oh yeah, I forgot I can heal myself. I don't need to bandage. Chill. Oh, there you go. We just leveled up. Alright, so now that we leveled up, first of all, let's buff Oath of Vigor. Big mistake, bro. You should be able to solo him, right? Here, let me help this dude. You got it. You got it. One more heal and you should be fine. Come on. Stay in the fight. Stay in the fight. There you go. Clap. He survived. J. Michael said, "Grats." Thank you, brother. I should probably heal. Alright, let me heal myself. Oh, he said, "Thanks for the heals. You're very welcome." Alright, let's met up. Hey, look, the city looks pretty cool. It looks pretty cool over there in the distance. I'd really like to get some like plat. Why do I keep saying plat? Plate. I probably need some plat to buy some plate, but it's not plat. It's plate. And I need some. because that's hopefully it's like this. I don't know how it is in this game, but like in EverQuest, what I really love how you can feel the progression early on, because if you got AC, like basically, let's say you had cloth armor and you were getting your butt kicked like level 1 through 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 9, and then you do the exact same process, but you actually pay attention and like you pick up every padded leather, or you know, you just layer up, you know. It's like, oh, I got some cloth, all right, then let me put that on. Oh, I got some padded leather, let me put that on. It really feels like every bit of AC early on makes a big difference, you know. You can't just be like, oh, these are, you know, filler levels I need to, you know, do just to get to end game level 60. It's like, no, every little piece of armor felt like it was impactful in early levels of EQ. I used to love it. And if you were able to get some like twink armor, it's like you were freaking OP, dude. All right. So we got some buffs. Powerful spell that will stun enemy for a brief time. Is this like oh, cool. Holy crap. Okay, I'm about to pull like 3 of them. All right, screw it. You only live once. Yeah, I'm like 3-shotting these things. 2-shotting in that case. Too good. I'm still getting some decent XP from these dudes for how quickly they're going down. But that's assuming I keep my stamina up. Oh, crap. And I also forgot I have a song I can sing. I completely forgot. Plain Chant of the Restful. Yeah, let's sing that. Paladin hums a steady chant that spreads a calm field of divine power over his group. Chant marks each ally with a quiet blessing that reacts to undead. Each ally has a chance to trigger this damaging effect whenever they attack the undead enemy. Oh yeah. That's helpful. All right. But let's leave. Because there's another place that has even more undead. I don't know why I'm jumping. It's such a EverQuest habit. And in this case, I actually need my stamina. Is that dude running for his life? Or is that his pet? No, that's his pet. Every time I see these dread vanguards, these little skeleton dudes, I keep thinking that those are people attacking them, but that's just their pets. Can you chop trees? I mean, for crafting purposes, you need to be able to craft something with trees. Or chop trees, or gather. How do you gather wood? What I'm trying to say. That's why I came here. First corpse I looted had a skull, and that's what I need. Are we cool? You guys aren't mad at me for killing you that one time, are you? Loot everything. Hey, little skeleton. Uncut topaz. Oh, my inventory is full? How? I'll get rid of Alder initiate signet. What is this? Why do I even have that? Okay, let's get rid of one of these daggers. Dang, we're gonna have to go back to... We came all the way over here, now we gotta go all the way back to town because we have too much loot. Luke Hamilton, what's up, man? Good to see you. There are sticks you can gather at the base of trees. Okay, cool. So similar to like that. A risen pilgrim. Gatherable. Oh, my inventory is full, duh. Let's destroy this dagger and let's collect some trees. Because I am curious about the crafting in this game. I heard that it's pretty good. Bundle of sticks. What's this? Spider egg sack. Nah, I'm good. Alright, let's keep going before I keep getting distracted. A ruins mummy. What level are you? Oh, there's more. Look at that. So these are level 4. Okay, cool. I'm gonna come back here too. I think that's one of the things I was whining about yesterday. I was like, oh no, whatsoever is Adrullan gonna do about the having too many players in the zone? They should add more mobs. But then like we just saw like 3 ruins camps back to back with a whole bunch of spawns. So clearly I wasn't paying attention, which is actually a fact. Anytime I'm streaming, I'm so distracted with so many things going on that you'd think I'm an idiot because I like miss everything that's right in front of me. Plus I was in a group yesterday, so I was trying to make sure that other people didn't die. Look, all these dudes respawn. Look, I'm just gonna show off right now. Look, I'm gonna show you guys how it's done. You ready? Ready? I'm gonna pull this dude like this. Then I'm gonna attack this dude like this. I'm just gonna kill everything. Everything needs to die. Everything except for me needs to die. Oh crap. Everything except for me needs to die. Everything except for me needs to die. Okay, that was an unforced error. I shouldn't have done that. J. Michael said, you mentioned how impactful the armor felt in EQ. I agree. It felt... Hold on. Bro, why did it get so dark all of a sudden? Is it raining? Oh, it's raining. That's why. Jay Michael said, you mentioned how impactful the armor felt in EQ. I agree, it felt a treasure, but I am not sure if it was because it did so much, rather the way it was layered into the experience. Getting a cracked staff felt impactful, but the armor pieces felt kind of like coming of age story of many fun twists and turns. Yeah, it definitely was a coming of age story. You know, you had to work your butt off for every single inch, for every single piece of leather, every single piece of stat armor or anything else. It was crazy. I kind of wish I had that torch right about now. Hold on, we're gonna drag our corpse. I can't see a thing. I think it's somewhere around here. The ruins, I mean. Yeah, there it is. Oh, crap. Drag. Okay. All right, let's get out of here. Up. Ooh, glad the rain stopped. I wonder if you run slower when you're pulling a corpse. Let's test that theory. Slash drag. Nope. It's slow either way. Copper longsword, copper dagger, copper long spear, 3 gold each. Ooh, one hand slash, 8 speed. Ooh, I kind of want that. Copper longsword. Oh, I kind of want that. I really want to have a sword, dude. Tell Bloodborne, hey there, can I buy the longsword? $16 damage, 3.9 delay. 19 damage, 4.6 delay. That's a spear though, I don't want a spear. Okie dokie. Artichoke. Artichoke me. Arriving now. Hail. He said 3 gold, right? 3 gold each. 1, 2, 3. Bloodborne. Whoops. It would help if I took the lid off that. Jeez Louise. Just the long sword, please. Where's the longsword? Hello? Good sir? Perchance, per maybe? Can you hook me up with the longsword now? Please and thank you. Okay, maybe we try this again. Did he forget about me? Maybe he didn't like my okie dokie artichoke me statement. Oh man, he's got a cool looking shield. Look at that. It's like a crystalline shield or something. I actually wanted to say something else, Jay Michaels, but I got distracted, so give me a second. Hey there. Did you go AFK? Hey there, did you go AFK? Take as long as you need. I can wait. Well, this is interesting. While we wait for him, you mentioned how impactful armor felt in EQ. I felt, yeah. So like, I don't know, man. I feel like just like every bit of AC, like if we break it down to like RNG and whatever EQ devs did in the back end programming, in my opinion, was like a marvel. Like. So a lot of people want to make MMOs. A lot of people want to like create the next WoW killer, or they want to go the other direction and they want to make an EQ type of game. And you know, you can get the graphics just right, you can get the icons just right, you can get the music just right. But one of the things that what I really liked about EQ was how, you know, getting your stats up felt like. Let me put it this way. When we had to select our stats, you know, add 5 to charisma, or like max out your wisdom, you know, with the skill points you get, like that really made a difference. Like when the first time we played EQ, it was like, oh crap, I might as well just re-roll my character because I butchered it, because it had such an impact on your mid-game, end-game. And then there were some people, they're like, well, you know, like character creation guides, like some character creation guides would be like, well, it depends on what you're trying to do. If you're just trying to rush to end game, then you should just put all of your stats into this, because when you get to end game, you can just buy all the gear to fix this, right? But if you just want to kind of enjoy the game, then you should put like 5 into stamina, you should put the rest into strength, you know, so you can focus on DPS, yada 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 yada. So there was that. But I feel like just in general, it was so balanced and done so well. That would be the hardest thing to replicate if somebody was trying to make a game like EverQuest. Like, how do you actually make those stats impactful? How do you make the AC impactful so that, to my earlier example, if you had full leather armor at level 1, your survivability would be 10x better than half the people around you. And that's just leather armor. Don't get me started on plate. Don't get me started on all the other stuff. Now, I'm not saying that you're going to just be like an unstoppable god just because you have plate. Like, you're still level 1. You still have limited HP. So it's a math equation at that point. If you have 20 health, obviously, no matter how much armor you have, if the Orc Centurion lands a hit for 7, well, there's, you know, most of your health gone. All right, I'm not going to wait for this dude. I tried. All right. I don't know what happened to him, but Yeah, man. And then when you get the cracked staff, what was it like? 5 platinum? Like, what a freaking game changer, dude. What a game changer that was. No way. Look who it is. It's Drew. Drew. How Drew you do? You know, I really wanted that sword, but that dude just disappeared on me. Hope you're doing well tonight, Drew. All right, sorry. So I'm back. Hopefully he has the sword now. Maybe he's having PC issues or something. Oh, there he is. No, it is. Copper longsword. Trading. We did it. Bow. Thank. Yeah. Here we go. Look at us. All right, we have a longsword. Let's check ourselves out. So, player. Bang. Just like that. Now we gotta level up our... Let's cheer him. Cheer. Okay, cool. Let's see. Oh, okay. So I don't need to do anything right now. So we're gonna hold on to this. I don't think I want to use this anymore. I mean, if I'm being real with myself, maybe I'm being a dummy. This is 8 damage, 3.2 delay. This is 8 damage, 2.9 delay. The only reason this is better for me right now is because it's a long sword. I mean, it's a sword, and who doesn't like a sword? What else can I put away in the bank? Yeah, let's get rid of this. Got some bundle of sticks. Keep my torch handy. Alder initiates signet. I don't even remember what this was for. And then cloth bandages, we're gonna keep those. Okay, inventory is clean. And now let's memorize our spell. Michael said, I agree that a lot of modern games remove starting differences between characters, but I also feel like EQ stats weren't overly punchy. Do you think EQ has more potent stats than, let's say, D&D? No, but that's the thing. I feel like I could feel the D&D inspiration from playing EQ. So like I played a lot of Baldur's Gate 1 and Baldur's Gate 2. So when I played EverQuest, I felt like I was experiencing some of that Dungeons and Dragons stuff, you know, but in a 3D MMORPG world. And I felt like it really felt like you were playing D&D. Was it as punchy as D&D? I mean, I don't think so, because they weren't, you know, they weren't going by a rule set similar to what we're used to. Hold on one sec. With each swing of your weapon, this ancient hymn grants a chance to heal yourself. Nice. Okay, so let's... Whoa. Stop it. So these are two different songs. So this is Plain Chant of the Restful, and this is Plain Chant of Conviction. We're gonna put that here. So that's really interesting how the paladins have chants, which are similar to songs with bards. I wonder if you can twist them the same way a bard can. Interesting. All right, so far so good. Let's put our... Whoop, nope, stop. I almost attacked the banker. I need to stop. I literally almost attacked the banker. Okay, halt. We're gonna put halt right here. All right, let's sing this song, Plain Chant of Conviction. All right, and let's see if I put some wood on this fire, will it relight it? I'm just gonna take one stick. There you go, fuel. It worked. Warmth. The warmth of the fire soothes and reinvigorates you. This increases your hit points, mana, and stamina regeneration. Oh, nice. It's like a 2-minute buff. Hey, give me a second, guys. I'll catch up to chat in just a minute. Be right back. All right, I'm back. And out of respect to you guys, I'm going to catch up on the chat. Michael said, one of the beautiful things about EQ, in my opinion, is that the level always mattered way more than your equipment. That's true. I guess the only thing I was saying is like, it felt like a combination of it all. You know what I mean? And that you're right. You would sometimes go a really long time before getting new armor in EverQuest, which made it even more impactful when you finally made it to like East Common Lands and saved enough money to buy something new. But there was other instances where, or the other instance of that would be like you went to a dungeon and you found like a no drop weapon and you rolled for it and you won. Like, but you're right. The levels definitely made a lot more impact. The spells, especially when you had to work for those spells, like you had to go travel far just to get them. It was huge. Drew said, super tired but wanted to pop in and say what's up. Probably end up watching the VOD or most of it. Yep, no, that's what it's for, brother. That's why anytime I record these things, it's designed to be a VOD. So, you know. Michael said it seemed like a redcon or a couple of mobs were really... So, Drew, get some rest, but glad you hung out for the time you were here. Oh, and you said most of this one. Correction. So tired, can't even type. Yeah, definitely get some rest, brother. But thank you for stopping by. Michael said it seems like a redcon or a couple of mobs were really challenging to solo no matter how built you were as a character, unless I guess you were uber twinked or something. Oh, 100%. Even if you were uber twinked, I mean, maybe at low levels you could get away with it, but like at higher levels, it didn't matter how twinked you were. It's like you were gonna get smashed. The name of the game was Don't Get Hit, because getting hit in EverQuest by like a red con or a yellow, they would hit you much harder than you would hit them, basically. Michael said, yeah, I agree with that. It definitely felt D&D inspired. Yeah, that's what made me so excited about EQ in the first place, you know? It gave me that D&D experience in an MMORPG. Or back then, because we didn't really have... We weren't familiarized with MMOs, like they weren't normalized like they are now. So back then it was even more impactful because we felt like, wow, we're playing a 3D version of Baldur's Gate surrounded by real players instead of just NPCs, you know? Which is kind of interesting because later on there was a Dungeons and Dragons MMORPG that came out, but when I played it, I didn't feel the same way I felt playing EverQuest, you know? Still probably a good game, but I don't think I ever gave it a chance. I think it's still live right now, or they have like a emulator that's sanctioned by the devs, you know, that you can play. And I've heard really good things about it in its current state. Alright, so we're going to keep collecting sticks, but right now let's go level up our one-hand slash. One-hand slash. No way, level 50, level 100. So you actually get better and better at... Oh man, this is so cool. So I guess as you level up your one-hand slash or whatever skill it is, you get like buffs. So like one-hand blunt, level 25. When you get to level 50, you get steady strike 1. Your weapon's minimum damage is now 33% of the weapon's damage. Dude, that's so cool. That's a very interesting take on leveling up your... This feels really good, I'm not gonna lie. This right here. this right here feels like a whole nother thing to level up, and the fact that they give you like a level up bar and everything is really, really cool. I've never played RuneScape, but I've watched like a lot of videos of other people playing it, and what people talk about, like watching the number go up and like leveling up your skills, that totally appeals to me too, you know. Whoa. All right, perfect. You're my next victim. One hand slash, one up. Yeah, so we just need to find like some equal level mobs and just start leveling up our one hand slash. Oh, we see the plus 10. That's the chant I was using. Let's just call it chant of conviction. Each swing of your weapon, it gives you a chance to heal yourself. So even more reason why I want to use a faster weapon, because every time I land a hit, it gives me a chance to heal myself. So I get the chance to heal myself. I get to use the shield so I can, you know, block or do whatever stun effect. Yeah, that's awesome. So the more times I land a hit, the better shot I have at healing myself. But yeah, I'm actually really excited for that. One of the things I've said is that Monsters and Memories is like my retirement home. Adrullan Online is my vacation home, and Pantheon Rise of the Fallen is like my Airbnb. I don't mean that in a bad way, but what I mean when I say that is I'm gonna live in Monsters and Memories, and that's gonna be like my forever game. And then Adrullan Online is gonna be a game where I want to come just to get that dopamine, you know. For lack of a better term, I mean, I don't wake up in the morning and say I can't wait to play this game for a dopamine hit, but I'm just explaining it in terms that most people will be like, oh yeah, I know what you're saying by that. You know, number go up, dopamine, whoop, you know. Like, look at all these bars, you know, you have your level bar down here, you have how much money you have at the bottom right corner, you have your skills, skill info, you see this thing, it's always up, and every time you level something up, it says, boop, you leveled this up. So is this a campfire? Yes, it is. So we're gonna heal up faster if we sit by the campfire. Question, how do we make a campfire? Your shield blocks will block 40% of damage. No. Skinning, butchering, mining, digging, bug catching, lumberjacking, smelting, cooking. Bushcraft. Bushcraft encapsulates the essence of wilderness, acumen, and ingenuity. With your bushcraft kit, you rig up not just fires, but a semblance of civilization in the untamed expanse, crafting from nature's bounty to build and deploy campfire kits, imbuing the raw wilderness with a touch of homely respite. Okay, cool. Everybody has this cool shield. Look at this shield, dude. Sorry, the thing was blocked. All right, let's go for it. Let's see if I can take two of them at the same time. It shouldn't be a problem. Oh, 3 might be a problem. Alright, let's back up. Oops. Alright, I'm out of stamina. Crap. I'm in trouble. Nah, we're gonna be just fine. If I can land my hits. Oh gosh, are you kidding me? I don't have enough stamina. Alright, I'm trying to loot without getting attacked. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Gotta heal up. So, okay, so a couple things. I need to go buy the... What is it called? The bushcraft kit. Okay. Yeah, I agree with that. Definitely D&D. Michael said D&D Online is great. It's just a very different kind of MMO. A bunch of instances sewn together, so it feels like a world. So it doesn't feel like a world like EQ. Yeah. I can't remember the last video I watched on it, but there was a really good breakdown, and there's like very in-depth quest lines. I think, if I'm remembering correctly, I might be thinking of something else, but Michael said, but because everything is instance, you can do some cool stuff with roleplay and skill checks. Oh, okay, that's really cool. That is really cool. I'm glad this campfire is here. This is great. I'm actually surprised I've only gotten one broken skull from all these skeletons. I probably need to kill different kind of skeletons. Yo, look at that moon. That's crazy. I need to get in the habit of using Zealot's Rush on every attack. Not every attack, but every fight to regain my stamina. Alright, let's do it again. Alright, cool. Let's loot up. Did I loot this corpse? Can't recall. Oh, he's mining rocks. Oh, I guess there was like ore up there or something like that. They did a really good job with the world though. I mean, obviously it helps that there's so many players running around, but they definitely feels like a living, breathing world. They nailed it. Alright, how much do I have? I have 1 platinum, 4 gold, 38 silver. I could buy some more bags. Okay. I think we should go get a bushcraft kit. Since it's about to be nighttime, we're gonna go get a bushcraft kit. We're gonna get some more bags. And that way we can make fewer runs to the actual city. That'll put me in a good place. All right. So if I wanted a bushcraft kit, where would I buy it? Probably buy it where all the traders are, merchants, whatever you call them, trade skill people. But let's go check out the bags first. We're going to check the bags out, and then we're going to check everything else out. All right, let's see. Leather ring purse is 2 gold, 6 slots, and this is 4 slots. This weighs 1.8 pounds, this 1.2 pounds. I mean, I could afford it. Salvaging tools. Oh, I don't need that. Maybe this guy has... No, he doesn't. Small pouch, 4 slots. Small hide, 4 slots, same thing. Well, this is 4 silver, and how much is this one? 3 silver. So small hide pouch is better. I just don't think it's worth it. Yeah, it's probably not worth it. So what I'm thinking out loud is, if I purchase a fishing rod, 1 gold. Let's actually do that. We're gonna buy some of the cheaper bags. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna buy the fishing rod. And then we're gonna go get the crude short bow. Warrior Ranger. Okay, we can't use that. Copper tarred shield. What? That looks cool. Can I buy that? 6.6, 3.3. Ooh, this only weighs half of that. Alright, let's buy it. Ooh, look at us. We're looking fancy. Not really, but you know, it's better than it's better than the rusty shield. Alright. We're gonna sell all this stuff. Alright, our inventory is kind of getting crazy. Alright. Let's figure out where to find the bushcraft kit. Okay, cool. And then inventory is going to be right here. And then player. Can we fit this? Can I make this a little smaller? Or do I have to make everything smaller? Sorry, now I'm just being a perfectionist. How ironic that the Monsters and Memories inventory music song came on. Or not the inventory, but the merchant song. Alright, tools. Mining, lumberjacking, skinning, butchering, bug catching, digging. Oh man, so you can't have a fishing rod as one of these things? Okay, fine. Beekeeping, bug catching, digging, butchering, lumberjacking. Lumberjacking. Let's buy a lumberjacking axe. Lumberjacking. You know what? I have an idea of where I can probably find all this stuff. Okay, let's leave here. And then let's go to this other place where I think I saw this stuff. That could be wrong. So we want a bushcrafting kit and we want a lumberjack axe. Bronze tower shield, 7 gold. Dang, maybe I should have just gotten that. I keep buying this stuff and then regretting. What is this? Greenwood longbow, 6 platinum. Again, warrior or ranger only. Torn scout's cloak. What is this? This goes on my back. Armor class all. I mean, it's only 8. No, it's 2 silver. Do I have anything on my back? I don't. Let's buy it. Okay. Dull sickle. Anyways, it's not here. Let's leave. Alright, curing trainer, merchant, simple skinning knife, 7 silver. Tarnished ring, 1 gold. Oh, that literally does nothing for me. Ooh, splintered buckler, 3 AC. 3.3. Well, this is the best one as far as AC and weight. It's super light. I mean, that tower shield would probably be pretty dope, but I'm not ready to spend 7 gold on that. That's crazy. All right, what it says, lion butt stink. Okay. Let me see something. This dude, skinning knife, butchering knife. Yeah. Okay, if I was selling a wood cutting device, where would I find, where would I be? Maybe over here. That looks like something. Lydia Clarn? No, not you. Let's look over here. I mean, I literally have no idea. This guy looks like he's selling armor. So, cloth armor at that. Leather ring purse. Yeah, it's not gonna be here. Nope. Alright, let's ask the people. Where in Leon can one buy a... what's that thing called? Bushcrafting kit. Well met. Perfecting every crafting discipline. Perhaps you'd like to learn of what wee bit from me. Northeast by the corner wall. Thank you. Okay, no, we're not going to do that. So northeast by the wall, he said. In Far East Leand, there's a merchant in the archery area that sells bushcraft. Far East. So if this is north, then this is east, right? This is probably it right here. Carpentry. Oh yeah, there you go. And or at least this guy should have the wood cutting thing. Bank box schematics. This is definitely not the right guy, but I'm just checking to see if he has okay, this is a saw for 1 gold. A definitely reliable tool for cutting wood. No, we don't need that. Carpentry trainer. No. He said, oh, right over there. Far East. Dude, that's in the cut. That looks like it's probably it. Yep, here we go. Archery. Stable master. Fletching trainer. Okay, here you go. Stout butchering knife. Fletching tools. Bushcraft kit. Boom, shakalaka. Dull pickaxe, dull wood axe. Is this, can you cut wood? Lumberjacking, there you go. Dull wood axe. So let's buy that. It says lumberjacking. And then we're gonna go here. Go to player, tools, dull wood. Oops, close this. There we go. Cool. Now we're figuring it out. So, and then let's do the mining thing too. Stout butcher. No, we don't need that. No, I think we got what we need. Simple skinning knife is 7 silver. Do we waste money on that right now, or? Simple skinning knife, we'll buy that. And then butcher knife. Butcher knife. Okay, he's not gonna have a butcher knife. Okay, so we got the bushcraft kit, we have the lumberjacking axe, and now we can, just for good measure, we're gonna go get the mining and butchering. And for mining, I can probably guess that it should be by the smith. That at least that would make sense to me. Metalworking trainer. All right, here we go. Flint axe protector, nope. Stout butchering knife, nope. Saw. Wait, stout butchering knife. Need a simple butchering knife. Yo, how much is this? How much is this plate? 62 what? 124 platinum. Holy moly. Yeah, no. Let's get out of here. This dude's too rich. Yeah, it's not happening. I was gonna say, let's get a mining. Well, hold on. Well, shouldn't the mining thing be over there too? All right, last thing. We're just gonna get the butchering thing, and then we're gonna get out of here. Simple, stout butchering knife. I don't want a stout one. I want a simple. I want a simple butchering knife. Do I really have to waste money on the... gosh. Alright, fine, whatever. So 1 gold for a stout butchering knife. The stout butchering knife promises strength and reliability for any aspiring butcher. Tool power 10. Fine. Are you happy? You took my money. Boom. So, since you're going to be so difficult, do you have a mining pickaxe? I know you shouldn't have it, but it should just be like rough pickaxe or something. Bear shaft. Dull wood axe. Wait. Okay, I already have that. I think it would be easier if you could quickly tell if it's for crafting or not, instead of having to search through everything. Kind of confusing. And I still didn't see anything for mining. Look at the fishies. Alright, let's go try to fish. Alright, yeah, let's go fish. Oh, you know what? Hold on, time out. We've never been inside of the town hall. Oh, yeah, no, these guys look boring. Bunch of bureaucrats. What is this? Recipes. You have no recipes learned for this. Wait, what? Quantity. Well, what? Automatic crafting. The crafting station will continue to work even if you close the window. Wait, but... Move to crafting station. What does this do? Move to inventory. What does this do? Oh, okay. Campfire. Bro. Alright, we're gonna go back to the fletching place one more time where we got the bushcraft thing, and we're gonna see if he has any recipes for campfire. Are there specific trees that can be chopped with the axe? Tree branches on trees. Crooked looking branches on trees. Tree branches. Okay, cool. Well, somebody asked that question, so I'm glad I read that chat, because that would have been one of my questions. Recipe. Basic campfire. Bingo. So we're going to buy basic campfire. Sure as heck glad I checked. How do I learn it? Do I right click it? Oh, let's exit and open it up again. Boom, there you go. Oh my gosh, that's a lot just for a fire? Do I get to reuse the campfire? Because that's kind of crazy. How do I get cotton? Cotton, a fundamental resource harvested from Ubiquitous, God. Oh my gosh. Oh, dull pickaxe, boom. So we pretty much have everything we need now. Bug catching, beekeeping, and digging. Do you have a shovel? I'll buy a shovel from you. Dull wood axe. So this guy has most of everything we need for future reference. Bits of snake shed. Dull scythe. For what is it for? Nope. Okay, I do not see a shovel. But we were able to get the recipe, so that's a plus. Now let's get our fishing rod out and try this out. It's a nice looking fishing rod. Oh yeah, how do I fish? You must target something before attacking. Place into tackle box to enable. Place into a tackle box. Oh boy. But tool scale fishing. Wait, hold on. Wait, I think we figured it out. There we go. We did it. A slippery guppy. What? Did we catch something? Oh. Hold up. This is interesting. So let's... Wait. Alright. Let's see if that works. So do I just click it when something bites? Oh. Was I supposed to click it? Oh, let's wait. You must reel in your line in order to pick up this item. Oh, okay. So you have to right click it. So we're going to wait this time and we're going to see if it goes down again. And if it goes down, then we're going to right click it. Yes, it worked. And we got our first fish. Heck yeah. Nice. Well, that's pretty fun. Let's see if we can get some big game, some big fish. I mean, common shore fish found around large schools, small, oily, and easy to fry. Nothing. So wait a minute. There's a tackle box. Place into a tackle box to enable fishing. Let me ask. Where does one get a tackle box? And is it useful? Can I just right click anywhere? Oh, cool. So I can just click. Wait, right click, left click, and then I can just right. Okay, got it. So left click, and then I just right click whenever I need to. Where does one get a tackle box, and is it useful? Oop, oop. I screwed up. Can I make a shortcut for this? Why can't I make a shortcut for it? Yeah, I don't. Okay. So wait, can I just? No. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to make a hot button for it, but it looks like I can't. Either that or I'm just doing something terribly wrong. Let's do this from the dock, see if we can get some better fish over here. With these little silver guppies. All right. Let's see it work. Can you sit while you fish? Wait, what? I right clicked it. Why didn't it? I'm doing something wrong. Maybe you actually have to click the thing. Or start spam right clicking or something. Bro. Trying to figure out what I'm doing wrong here. Once again, dude. All right, I need to be a little bit more patient. Let's watch it slowly and see what happens. Do you have to actually see the fish like hooked on it? Because right now maybe it's just nibbling. So it just goes up and down. That's the same old thing. Ooh, we got something. Seaweed. Let's go. What's up with this silver guppy? I want to look at this guppy. I could just attack you guys. Oh, there's a lot of guppies. Oh, this is level 4. I wonder if they aggro if I attack one. Oh wow, he's hitting pretty hard. Come over here, champ. Dang, you're level 5? How are you? Okay, you know what? Nah, we're not gonna do it. We're not gonna do it. I mean, we're not gonna die in the water over a fish. But we are gonna go sell this fish and see how much money we get. Because I'm curious. Leon Harbor House. Could it be? What do you got up here? Oh, this is a cool little house. I believe it was a light blue colored box from a vendor. Drew, how do you know that? You're supposed to be asleep. Okay, let's try that because maybe that's the first step I'm missing out on. We're gonna sell our fish and then we're gonna find this little box. 7 copper. Great. Breeder box. Oh, look, a breeder box. Probably for bees. Okay. Let's continue on our adventure of going from merchant to merchant until we find what we need. Oh, give me 2 seconds here. All right, so we checked all these places. Let's, we're going to go back to that corner in a minute, but I'm just going to run by this guy. Oh, that's a smelting trainer. We don't want him. Everybody wants to be a smelter. Bloodborne. Oh man, he's encumbered. Look at him. He's barely walking. I mean, these guys work with wood. If there are any merchants near the docks, you could try those. I got mine in the halfling area, and it was a little shack near the water. Okay, thank you. I'll go there next. I'm just gonna go to these two guys, and then I'll go there. But you're sure that it was a blue box, right? So if my eye can catch it. Yeah, alright. I'm gonna go buy foraging bag. Huh. Unique container. 8 platinum. Holy moly, that's crazy. Alright. Yeah, and I feel like I would have noticed it here. So we're gonna go back to the docks right after this. I mean, common sense would say by the docks, but I've seen some stuff that kind of doesn't line up with common sense. That's why I'm kind of looking around everywhere. Soiled, banner, scrap, blueberry. Infused. Okay. Alright, let's go to the water. For some reason, I thought there was some kind of fishing minigame, not just right-clicking on the lure. Lightfoot skinning knife. Unique. Alright, let's find our way. Yeah, it might even be in this big old building here. Alright, let's check out these guys. Seafarer. Deckhand. Hey, what about this building? I didn't look here. Watch this be like, yep, there is a mini. Okay, so there is a mini game. That's what I thought. Marine manatee. There we go. We found it, boys. This has got it. Yep. Look what we found. Oh my gosh. Imagine what happens when you have a little bit of common sense and you listen to the chat. Fishing rod, water flask, tackle box. Okay, perfect. Put into tackle box. So let's buy that. Okay, let's right click this. There we go. Okay, now we can get a lure, bait. Okay, this is great. Thank you, man. Because I wasn't sure if I was doing something wrong or what. This item is fishable. Mead. Collection of chilling tales. Can you use anything as bait? Lean meat, animal fat. Well, that's not blue, but it was sort of close. Oh, okay. Still though, you gave good advice to come to the water. Bits of snake, but can you use, like, for example, okay, I guess not. Maybe it has to say bait on it. Fish soup container. A container can combine other items as part of a quest. Lure. Okay, I guess we'll figure out how to do the lure stuff later. Tree scale mushroom, ammo, skill throwing, damage 1, range 15. A mushroom takes after the overlapping skills of towering arboreal giants. Okay. Common lake fish can easily be caught by novice fishermen and often found in sizzling over campfires. Its shiny dark amber scales reminiscent of clanging old church bells. Okay, cool. So I can cook the fish over I can cook the fish over a fire. So I definitely need to learn how to make fires. But I just got the recipe for that, so all right, let's give it a shot. I wish I could make whoops. Oh, the water looks nice right now. All right, let's see what happens. We're gonna reel it in. ASD. Oh, thank you for spending your weekend with us. Make sure you drink water and keep that circulation going. Okay. Oh, okay, I get it now. So I can reel it in. Okay. Pull up, pull left, pull down, pull left, pull down. Oh, look at that. Okay. So let's do auto keep. All right, now it's getting exciting. Okay, ready? Let's toss it in here. All right, reel it in, pull right, pull down, pull right, pull left, pull down. And we got a dork shrimp. Or dock shrimp. Dork shrimp. We got a dork shrimp. Pull left, pull right, pull down, pull left, pull down. Fish bones, my favorite. Silver guppy. All right. Ooh, Leontian greenfin. Man, there's a lot of different fish. This is cool. Dang, we got a lot of different fish. That's crazy. Look, there's another guy fishing, and there's a little person. All right, good stuff. Now let's see how much we can sell this stuff for. Actually, I got a better idea. Oh, look, another person. Everyone's fishing. Well, she was fishing, but... Alright, let's find a campfire. Wait, why can't I move? Is there other fires I can cook over? Like, let me see, like an oven, like right here. No, I can't cook in there. Oh, right here maybe. There we go. Crafting station. I guess I need recipes. Cooking trainer. Lean meat, salt, Cedric. Salt, vinegar, guppy, stuff like that. Don't need it. I just want to find a campfire. Let's go to the front of the city gates. Actually, first let me sell these give these bone chips away. Ooh, I wonder if I can fish in here. Temple of Balance. That would be pretty funny if you could. I mean, it's technically water. Oh, here we go. Pull down, pull up, pull left, pull right, pull down. What do we get? Silver guppy. Nice. Nice. Another silver guppy. Alright, great. Good to know. So you can fish almost anywhere. Here you go. Take these bone chips away from me. Alright, we're gonna go look for a campfire. I'm gonna try to cook the fish, and then after that I'm gonna head over to the merchant and sell it. See how much money he gives me. Actually, before we do that, let's see how much money he gives me. No way. Oh, heck yeah, dude. He wants to give me 1 gold. Sell 2 for 1 gold? Okay, hold on. We're on to something, boys. We're gonna go by the campfire really quick. I want to see if I can cook this tide claw. And then if I can cook it and get even more money, that's something else. But that was 1.2 gold. Have they set a release time frame? Multi good to see you, multi absolutely not. They are super early development. I mean, honestly, there's a lot of polish already in, but it's really early. So to answer your question, no. I've asked the same question, and pretty much the answer has been no. Okay, I guess I can't cook it here. I thought you can cook something over the campfire. No. No. So yeah, I mean, honestly, we're lucky that we even have this playtest right now, because the last time they did a playtest was a super long time ago. Anyone have oh, thank you. Heck yeah, dude. This guy just gave us Surge of Wildfoot. Alright, that's what's up, dude. So we're just gonna sell all this fish. Not gonna lie, I was a little surprised at how much money he's giving me for this. So the Tide Claw is 1 gold, 6 silver for 2. Oh, and then this. Sell 3 for 2 silver. Alright, that's pretty cool. But we're gonna head out. Bushcraft field kit, basic campfire. So I need cotton, tree sap, and bundle of sticks. Let me actually figure out how to cut a tree really quick. Somebody said find a crooked branch off of a tree and you can chop that. What the heck does a crooked tree branch look like? Is that it? No, that's honey. What is this? Is this just honey? Oh, tree sap. There you go. That's what I need for the campfire. And what's this? So I need tree sap for the campfire. And what else? A mushroom. I don't need a mushroom. And what is this? Cotton. This better be cotton. Hemp. I don't... Crumbling skeleton. Big mistake, buddy. Alright. I think we're starting to figure things out. I just need to find out where I can get cotton. Ooh, there you go. This thing right here. Now I get it. So we can chop this. Don't you dare interrupt me. Perfect. Large log. What can I do with a large log though? Basic campfire. I need bundle of sticks. This item can be used as fuel. I guess it's just extra fuel. Whatever. Let me loot this fool. Bone fragments, lotus petals, and a rusty shield. I wanna find some cotton because that's the one thing that's I need that for the fire. I need 4. I feel like 4 cotton is kind of overkill, huh? I can't remember the last time I've seen cotton. I see some more mushrooms over here. Oh, that looks like cotton. No, that just looks like a flower. But what we're about to find out. Yeah, that's definitely cotton. It's gotta be. Darn it. You are so dead for that. Alright, come on. Big money, big money, big money. Bingo. Yeah, but that seems kind of rare. Or maybe I'm just tripping. I don't see any more cotton. Where can I find some more cotton? Oh, trees, branches. Well, I'm glad we got to do some crafting. Another part of the plan completed. See, like I'm looking around, I don't see a single piece of cotton. I see red, I see yellow. I see pink, I don't see cotton. I mean, the draw distance is pretty solid on this, so I should be able to see it. There, I think that's cotton right over there. Way over yonder. And then right over here. Oh, and right over here. Okay, there you go. So you just have to kind of open up your eyes. Looks like he was going after it too. Not on my watch, buddy. I'm taking all the cotton. And then while we're over here, what did my boss say? He said something about, oh crap. Where's all the cotton? Can you buy cotton from a merchant for dirt cheap? Probably. That's actually a good idea. Oh, a beekeeper. That's one of the smart ways of cheesing it sometimes, you know. You know, gather it yourself when you're out, or find a merchant, because I'm sure like some people probably sell it. They probably sell it back to the merchant, you know. All right, so we got 3 logs. I'm gonna organize this. I got tree sap. I mean, that should be enough for at least 1 campfire, right? All you need is 4. 2. Oh yeah, and the stickies. Where the sticks at? Right there. Bundle of sticks. Oh no, you need 10 sticks? Bro, campfires are not cheap. I mean, last time I did a campfire, I just found some sticks on the ground and I was off to the races. All right, well, I'm not about that life right now. Oh, I'll take some more cotton though. All right, where is my Relmore sworn? Whoops. Relmore, Captain Garnell. You may wish to speak to Garnell. Yeah, I already did. Let me pin to top. And then Captain Garnell. Where are you? Captain Garnell. There you are. Pin to top. Okay. So you told me to go visit some dude. Acolyte Terran Vestal provided sensitive information about Hex Knight's whereabouts. No. Beyond the safety of these walls, I know the Cavalier patrols the outskirts, often relying on fresh recruits. Furthermore, beyond the safety of Cavalier, I encourage you to seek him out and mention my name. Yeah, but you gotta tell me like specifically, not specifically, but give me a hint to where I can find him. But I guess we'll just have to figure it out. Maryland Spore Spotter. Is that him? Hold on. Riandalf. That looks like a familiar name. Let me hail this dude. Hail. What do you need? I have no time for silly dialogue unless it is business from Relmore at the temple. Yeah, that's me. What's up, dude? A new paladin recruit, eh? Are you as hardy as you look? If Relmore really did send you, perhaps I have some use for you. There is a coalition of bandits north of our walls, gathering in numbers every day and causing all sorts of trouble with local travelers. Bring me a cloak from their scouts as proof you bested them in combat, and I will send word to the temple of your loyalty. Okay, cool. There's a coalition of bandits outside the walls, gathering numbers. Bring me a cloak. Okay, let's go get him. So we need a scout. Oh, these guys are going to be in for a big surprise, man. They've never seen somebody like me before. Holy moly. Okay, spoke too soon, guys. Dang, this dude is hitting hard. Those things come out of nowhere, I swear. Well, darn it. Now I need to sit and heal. I wish I had like a... Can you buy con? I already read that. Can you buy con? There's a whole bunch of sap here, though. Look at that. Every single tree over here got some sap. Oh, and some sticks. Nice. Grab some sticks, grab some sap. Oh, there you go. Moss Tripper Scouts. They're respawning right now. What level are they? Oh, they're like level 2. That's fine. We'll make quick work of them. Heading out. Have a good night, friend. Drew, have a wonderful night. I'm going to be chilling for a little bit longer and then I'm going to call it too. Maybe 30, 35, 45 more minutes. But I hope you have a great night. And I'll catch you on the flippity flip. Probably playing either Monsters and Memories or Crimson Desert. I really want to try that. I really want to try it. If it's as good as I think it is from an adventure perspective, I might just use it as like a time sink to just look at the clouds and do what I normally do. All right, I'm gonna have a seat right here and go AFK for just 2 minutes. Keep a lookout, make sure nobody kills me. right, ladies and gents, I'm back. Or more like boys. There's no ladies in here. All right. Ooh, some cotton. See, now we're cooking with butter. Or oh crap, not you again. Oh, I hate you so much. Crap. I don't understand why you hit so hard. Like he's doing an unnecessary amount of damage for no reason. Excuse me. Cotton bandage. Yeah, I might need that. Oh man, I wonder if I can make bandages too, now that I have skills. Alright, let's see. Let's attack this dude. What's up, man? Come over here. A tamed wolf? Oh no. I'm assuming I don't get like a buff from this, do I? Let's butcher this thing. You're too distracted to do this. Okay, butchering. There you go. So that's how you butcher, folks. Does this guy need a heal? Nah, he's good. Let's see. Let's pull this dude. Come here, big fella. Uh-oh. I can't see my skills. There we go. Let's move this over here so I can see it better. Oh, I didn't realize this takes mana. That sucks. Didn't he say he needs a cloak, that dude? He said get a cloak from one of these scouts to turn it in. Well, good thing I bought those extra bags. Okay, yeah, so that's a bandit. We need a scout. What's this guy doing? That's a bandit. Let's go up here and see if we can find some more of these guys. These are bandits. Is that a scout? Nope, that's an injured bandit. Alright, let's go to the other side because I don't see any scouts here. But I see a lot of other people camping them right now. Bandit's blade. Ooh. Tells. I would like it. Please let me buy it. Smashed your mom. Oops. Smashed your mom. Are you at bank? He better not say he sold it already, man. I'm trying to buy this sword, y'all. Plus 5 health, plus 1 to... Like, it's such a... It's probably not even worth 1 plat. I'm probably getting ripped off. But I don't care. Your boy is min-maxing. Where's he at, man? Nobody ever responds to me. You're saying you're selling it. Sell it. Don't be scared. Leon smashed your mom. Okay, so you're in the city somewhere. Smashed your mom. Where are you? We're gonna track this dude down. We're gonna force him to take our money. Where are you, smashed your mom? We gotta find this dude. Maybe he's in here? No, he's not. Okay. Tell smashed your mom or by gate. Smashed your mom, where are you? Where are you? Sorry, it's already gone. No! Oh gosh, that's devastating. Oh gosh, don't you hate it when that happens? You gotta be quick, man. You gotta be really quick. Well, all right, let's sell. Dang, man. Cotton bandage, 8 copper. How do I change the quantity of how many I want to buy? There's got to be a more efficient way of doing that, but okay, we'll figure it out. Slippers of font sold. Well, okay. I mean, I'm glad that they have some interesting gear to buy at early levels. All right, so what were we doing? We were let's get another sow. Hey y'all, anyone spare a sow? I could have sworn there was another bandit camp somewhere over here. Nope. This is where the gnolls are. Alright, we're gonna go back to our original quest of trying to get some we're gonna go get some skeleton skulls. No more distractions. Hey man, we did pretty well though. We got a new sword. Look at us, man. We got a copper longsword. Heck yeah. I mean, that sword he was selling was 9 damage, 2.9 delay, so the only benefit would have been the whatchamacallits, the dexterity, and I think plus whatever health, so, you know, it's not the end of the world. Plus 1 plat is 1 plat, man. I don't need to be spending all my money right now. Or I'm just coping hard. It's a combination of both. No, but seriously, I should save up my money. Instead, save up for some plate armor. Let's fight this dude. Cool, 1 hand slashing is up to 10. See, there you go. Now we're actually getting what we need. Gotta get these skulls. Try and save my stamina though. Let me see if I can just DPS this dude without any other skills. I just need to land my shots. Keep leveling up my 1 hand slash. One hand slash 11, offense 29, shield block is, oh yeah, and keep using shield block. And look at that, I'm healing myself just by fighting him. Boom, another skull. We just need one more to complete the quest. Let's try to loot this guy again. Nope. Nope, can't loot him yet. What we need is a femur bone. Femur bone is 1.5 gold, something like that. I want to sell small leather bag for 1 platinum. 8 slots, 2.3 weight. It doesn't seem like it's worth it. Alright, there it is. We got our last skull. I wonder if the dude will keep taking my skulls. Dark Initiate, level 4. That's dangerous. Initiative Alder, so you're chill. Where does this go? Is it locked? It's locked. Go figure. Might as well just keep looting everything. Let's see if we can loot this guy. Alright, and then what about there's another corpse? Yep. Let's loot him. Yep. Yeah, this little chant right here where you can have a chance of healing yourself every time you hit something is pretty dope. Steady keeping my health at 100 HP is perfect. Alright, I'm not going to waste any stamina. I'm just going to use my normal attack to get my skill up. Look at that. That's so useful. Alright, let's use some of the bandages. Shoddy stave. Ooh. I wonder if this is one of those EQ type staffs where you can sell it for a decent amount of money. Alright, after this we'll go back. Turn in these skulls. Ooh, rotted copper bangle. Yeah, we almost have a full inventory here. Alright, let's get out of here. While I'm here, I should get one more skull, probably. Yeah, let me get one more skull. What recipe? Rotted copper bangle, metalworking. I already did that. Alright, there it is. My last one, and then let's go sell. I got a full inventory. And see, now I don't have to worry about, oh, I didn't complete any of my quests that I set out to do. I sure did. He wanted the skulls, I got him. And I found that other dude that my Paladin guild master told me to find. So, making progress. You know, I might be wrong about this, but I think when you run on the path, you actually get a speed boost. Let me put that to the test. Maybe. Hold on. Yeah, I have no idea. Oh yeah, and I never double checked to see if you can oh, sorry, wrong song. So let's see if we can do two songs at the same time. So conviction, restful. This action's still on cooldown. Okay, now you can only do one song at a time. So I just answered my own question. Alright, let's turn this in. Anyone selling a copper greatsword paying 2 gold. I paid 3 gold, man. I got ripped off. we are going to start wrapping it up. Hand them over and I shall reward you for your efforts. Here you go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, brace yourself. This is going to be loud. Well, you've done what I ask and I appreciate that, but truth be told, these undead fiends just keep coming back. We need more help and perhaps a different, more scientific approach. As much as I hate to admit it, we might need to consult those wand waivers over at the Tempest Academy. Take these samples to Archmage Yaira and get her take on the whole ugly affair. Sack of cracked skulls. The Archmage is, of course, the esteemed head of the renowned Tempest. Okay. Find Era and give her the bag. Let me see if he'll take 4 more. No. Okay, so just wasted my time. Alright, let's go find her first and then we'll sell everything after that. I'm just assuming it's this big tower building, so hopefully I'm right. Alright, Ira, where you at? Archmage Ira, there you are. Here, take this sack of cracked skulls. So Captain Garnell has directed you these skull bear unmistakable Mars Sinister to investigate the burial relics at Harbor View and bring me 2 foul what? These skulls bear the unmistakable mark of sinister energy. Investigate the burial relics at Harbor View and bring me 2 foul substance samples. All right. Ira wants. Stop walking away from me. Times 2 foul substance samples from Harbor View burial relics. Harbor View barrier. Okay, well, this is the harbor, and that's the view. So maybe I need to investigate the relics here and then bring her something. Let's investigate. And then I definitely need to sell. Goodness gracious, my inventory is full. And I got 1 platinum. Oh yeah, I forgot. Duh. Alright, burial relics. Where are the burial relics? I don't see any relics. I see tombstones. I see some cotton. Nope. It's probably here, but you know what? I'm just gonna go sell. I'm gonna go sell, and then I'm gonna call it a night. Sell all these unnecessary skulls. Goodness gracious, man. All right. Yeah, shoddy stave didn't give me barely any copper. That's no bueno. Bone fragments. What else? Dull claw blade. We need all this. Recipe, we'll save that. And that's it. Sure, we'll learn it. Alright, we're gonna clear out the rest of the inventory, give away the bone fragments, and call it a night. I'm glad we got to try some of the crafting and fishing and running around the city aimlessly trying to find what we need. Here, take it. Perfect. Oh, what? What is this? Am I getting healed? Healing waters of Alder. Unleash a stream of regenerative magic, restoring both health and stamina to your allies. In the embraces of Alder divine stream, every wound is cleansed, every scar is soothed as justice washes over you. Oh, that's tight, dude. Well. Alright, guys. Have a great night. Thank you for hanging out, Drew, ATX, J. Michaels, Snugs Astray, Multi Hugh, and Luke Hamilton. Thank you for the chats. Thank you for hanging out. Hope you guys have a great night, and I will catch you on the flippity flip. This is going to be my last day of the Adrullan Online playtest. So, hope you guys enjoy. If you guys stay, don't forget the playtest lasts till Monday. It ends at 10 p.m. So, write it down with a pen and call a friend. And just be nice and don't pretend. Just get out there, have fun, play some Adrullan Online. I'll see you guys in Monsters and Memories, and hopefully, crossing my fingers, I get into Crimson Desert, but we'll see. We shall see. Adios.